Okay, guys, apparently my volume did not work. So it's been a couple of weeks, and clearly I'm not tech savvy, and that does not change. So, first things first, I'm back. Did you miss me? Because I missed y'all. I really did. Um, Thank you so much to everyone for your kind words, your prayers, for checking up on me. I really appreciate it. Um, yeah, it is a long story, uh, and I'm so sorry that it's been almost, 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks since I've posted anything. I had music recorded out to the 23rd, and then since the 24th, you haven't seen me at all, really, right? I went to Vegas and did a little family trip, came back, and what happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas, apparently. I caught COVID, and um, that kind of put a monkey wrench in everything. And it started off really slow. It wasn't like the first time when I had COVID. This time was a little bit more subtle, but when it hits you, boy, does it hit you. So it started off with like a little cough, and then sinuses, and I couldn't feel my head. I couldn't breathe through my nose. I couldn't breathe through my nose. And I was feeling miserable. And then I got some Afrin, and boy, was that a lifesaver throughout this entire thing. Um, I go to take a shower, and my very fragrant body wash has no smell. I could not smell it. And I said, well, that's not good. Then we went to, well, not we, I went to put on my whole body deodorant plus sweat control from Lumi. Soft powder. It smells like the baby powder bottle just blew up on you. Couldn't smell that either. So I asked my husband to bring me a COVID test just to rule it out because I thought it was a sinus infection, and I was wrong. It turns out I had COVID. So I isolated because my brother was going on a cruise, and we were going to have my nephew, who just made the varsity team, by the way, in football. Whoop, whoop. Go Chiefs, just saying. Anyway, yeah, so my husband then started to feel sick as I was recovering. He started to feel sick. And so that put a huge monkey wrench in all of our plans because he was going to be the one watching my nephew while I stayed behind for our cats, but also because I had to go to Minnesota last week. And that was for work. And I will tell you, he started off the same way that I did. And I was like, you have COVID. So he tested, he came out positive for COVID. So all of our plans got mixed around. He came home and started isolating. I had my nephew here with me. I made sure everything was like clean. I had sprayed 3 and 4 times. I went through 2 cans, large cans of Lysol just to make sure everything was disinfected. And my nephew has not caught COVID, thank goodness. But he was with me until Tuesday when I had to leave to go to Minnesota for work. And yeah, my husband at that point tested negative for COVID, which was wonderful. So then he was able to take over with my nephew. And it was really just a situation where he's, not quite of age yet. So he needed to have an adult around in the evenings. Otherwise, he was pretty independent on his own. And so I didn't have my things with me because I was at my brother's house with my nephew, and it was just like so much going on. Anyway, I come back from Minnesota at 1:30 in the morning on Friday, and that's because my flights were all delayed because I'm on the East Coast, and Hurricane Debbie was a nasty little heifer. And then I found out, or I knew actually, but I didn't have time. My mother was not doing well, so I had to go see her this weekend. And she's still not at 100%. But luckily, she has a better doctor now, which is great. So I was going to record today. Have not had time. I've been putting out fires with work all day today. So that being said, yeah, I'm back. I thank you guys for your patience and your support. I am going to be recording and having it ready for tomorrow. And yeah, that is going to be a very, very great thing to get back into that routine. I have quite a few sponsored requests. I think I have like 8 sponsored requests that I need to get through first. I saw that Home Free, their new member. I saw him on the thumbnail. I have it in the list. I intend to go over this. I want to know who's replacing Austin, and is he going to be as good as Austin? Because I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Like, Austin is Austin. Who is this guy? Guys, let me know in the comments. Who is this new one? What's his name? Yeah, so all that, we're going to be going through all that. I'll be getting them scheduled out, and I don't know if there's going to be days where I only do one video or not, because I'm still really, really busy at work with this new initiative that we are working on. But there is music coming. I don't want you guys to think that I forgot about you. I surely have not. I have just been through, it feels like hell and back the last couple of weeks with being sick, my husband being sick, dealing with this, a teenage boy, all the things that have happened with work, all the traveling, and I've got more traveling coming up in September. The beginning and end of September, I will be traveling again. So it's going to be a whole lot coming up. So there might be days where you only see one reaction. I'm just kind of letting you know that ahead of time, is because I'm so inundated with stuff. So never fear, though, I am still around, and I am glad to be back and have some resemblance of normalcy in my life again, if you can even call my life normal. Yeah, and also I'm gonna leave some links below if you want to show love and support for the channel. But also, my nephew, he made the varsity football team, and they're doing a fundraiser right now, I guess, to raise money for fees and stuff. So you don't have to, but I am gonna put it down in the description box below, and if you feel so inclined to donate to him, you can just say that his aunt sent you in the comments and leave it at that. He'll know where it came from. If you don't know who my nephew is, he did do one reaction with me with Fallen in Reverse, so I will link that at the end of the video, and you guys can take a look at it. And that way you know who he is. Boys, I'm so proud of him. He made varsity football. He'd worked so hard this summer to make that team. Y'all have no idea how proud I am of him. And also my husband, because he's Mr. Football. He's Uncle Buck, and he's Mr. Football. You ain't gonna tell him nothing. He is so super proud of my nephew. So I should say our nephew. Proud of our nephew. But yeah, so we are looking forward to seeing his games and doing all of the things, right? But I will leave that link for the fundraiser if you're so inclined to put a donation out there for him to help him raise money for fees and stuff for the entire team. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. Live your lives fabulously, and I will see you very soon with more reactions, and I can't wait to get started. Bye.